Welcome to Wayne's Weird World. I've had a couple people asking about the little bobbin that I use for tying up my my orchids. Well, this is it. This is the original. It's a fishing one. Let me just adjust that phone a little bit. I don't know if that's right. Yeah, you can get them from fishing supply stores really easily. And this is one that I'm making. This is the old standby that I use all the time. This is the big boy that supplies all the line, like 1,300 and some odd meters. Drop that on the floor without it being wound up on a spool, and you've got a mess. You've got line everywhere. Now, there's a few little bits and pieces that I use. One, you can get spools from the internet. Maybe you might have a craft store somewhere nearby. Easy peasy. What color line do you want to use? Oh, that's a bit big. What color line? I might spool up this red because when I'm doing fishing lures, I don't always like black. But anyway, this is how I do it. Oh, fishing lures. A couple little green beads. These are glow-in-the-dark beads. We'll need those. Don't run away. Get that out of the way. Now, let's spool up some line. Easy peasy. Now, I don't know if I can make this whole video short enough, but we shall see. I can hardly see. The very poor light, daylight, is diminishing rapidly. And you probably won't be able to see this knot. Whoops. Get around there. I've got too much line. I'll get over there. And 3 or 4 turns that way, or 5 or 6 or whatever, in through there, and then back again. It's called a blood knot. If I can get the tag. Yep, got it. Slide it down, cut off the excess. Surgical scissors. There we go. Try not to cut the other one. Okay. And away we go. Let's get this back. Oh. Run away. Uh-oh. Just managed to get it around with a ballpoint pen. I want to get that big spool back up on the table. There we go. Or I can keep it under control. And you just keep winding it up until you think you have enough on there. That's how simple that part of it is. Let's get that out of the way. So this one, I've already put a little bit of super glue on there. And this little tube came from a cotton bud. So every 3 or 4 turns, slide it up, let's see, I don't know if you can see this. Get that thing out of the way. Every 3 or 4 turns, just slide it up so all the wrappings are nice and snug. Then you do 3 or 4 more. Slide them up. Gus is after a rat. I can hear him. Caught a rat in here last night again. The little bastards are chewing on my zygo cactus, my Christmas cactus, which does not please me at all. Okay, now when you're getting close to the end, just do a little loop like that. Wrap again. If I can get this tidy enough, slide up your wraps. Okay. And then, because I've got that loop right there, I don't know if you can see that, because you've got that loop right there. Oh, my chooks are coming around. When you cut this off, you simply put that through that loop and pull the whole thing tight. I think I made a mess of it. I might have to redo that again. Anyway, then I glue the beads on it. Yeah, I made a mess of it. Put the beads on there. Get the bobbin, the spool, and when you have them lined up, a bit of super glue on the coat hanger. Where's the coat hanger? Here it is. And that's it. So to start with, you just bend a loop like that, pinch it off, keep it from twisting. Give it a little bit of a bend at the tip, because you're going to want to put your tube. Now, there's many different sources for tubes. Easiest one is from a ballpoint pen. Just take and cut off a suitable length, and then wrap that on there, glue it. The only reason I put the little bend in there is so that the tip will clear and lay fairly flat. Then mark with a permanent texture where you want to make the bends, there, and maybe there, and away you go. Now you may not get them quite right the first time, but you're basically doing a little wishbone. Okay? Then you get that one, line it up, bend it this way, put it where the little mark is, bend it this way, and little bit by little bit, you start getting your wishbone to where you can cut it off. You might have a few little bends to straighten out here and there. Got another one right there. Cut off plenty of extra. It's got plenty of room. And that's basically the wishbone. You're going to need to do a few little adjustments perhaps. If it's too wide, just bring them back in again. Try and get it, have a look. Yeah, oh, because you need the tension on the beads. Otherwise, when you have your line hanging off the end of it, it's not going to work so well. You've got to have some tension on it. And that's it. Then you put it all together again, and there you have it. All the little bits and pieces to make a nice spool for tying off your orchids, making fishing lures, whatever. That's it, Wayne's Weird World. Otherwise, I'm going to be talking too long, and this is going to get out of hand. All right. I'm going to have to tidy that one up. That didn't work so well. Yeah, well. I don't know what I did or not, but I'll fix it. All right. Cheers. See you next time.